Greetings and welcome, my brothers and sisters scattered all over the globe. My name is Pastor Dean Munaiwa, Seventh-day Adventist Church pastor. I am a marriage officer and a marriage counselor. I am also an ordained minister. Welcome to our second episode of Covenant Conversations TV talk show. Today, we are so happy that you can also join us wherever you are. Married people, single people, and those that are contemplating getting into marriage. Today, our topic is going to focus on emotional needs. But like I said before, allow me to express this idea. Marriage is not a human invention. It is God's idea. It comes out of the idea, the brains of God. He created it for a purpose. And according to 1 Peter chapter 4, verse 8, the Bible says, above all, my brothers and sisters, love each other deeply, because love covers a multitude of sins. The admonition here is love each other deeply. Why is Peter expressing it in those words? To love each other profoundly, deeply, emotionally deeply. Now, when we are talking of emotional needs, we have physical needs, and they can be easily enumerated and addressed. If you're hungry, you buy bread, you get some food. You have addressed the hunger need. That's a physical need. You can have shelter above your head. You're addressing the physical needs. You can have clothing. If it is cold, you can put on some warm clothing. You have addressed some physical needs. But what about emotional needs, especially in love? Because these things are not measurable. These things affect people. But we cannot put a measure to them to say, when things are done this way emotionally, you can put it on a scale and determine the weight. No, but they are affecting people whether we like it or not. We have feelings, we have thoughts, we have perceptions, we have fears, we have hopes, aspirations, even the want to belong to. These are emotional needs. And today, to delve into that topic of emotional needs, we have our guests who are going to introduce again themselves today. We'll start with the lady today.
I'm Christieta.
She is Christieta. And
my name is Prosper.
Prosper is here. Prosper and Christieta, ladies and gentlemen, are two lovebirds. They love each other. They've been moving together for 2 years in this realm of love. So, like I said, when you are hungry, you can buy food and eat, or prepare some food and eat. But emotional needs, how do you express your emotions to your spouse or your fiancé or your friend? Prosper, I want you to tell me, how has Christieta been addressing your emotional needs so far?
Okay. For the past 2 years,
Yes.
I can say, it's like I'm not that type of a person who express. I don't express much.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes she feels, and then she asks me, what happened? Sometimes I don't show it. I don't tell her.
Okay.
So sometimes I just say, good night. I'm sleeping. I want to rest.
Okay.
And sometimes she says it.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I'll tell her after, even tomorrow.
Okay.
So that's why.
How has she been there for you when sometimes things are not going well with you? You're down. You have, these disappointments, and things are not working well for you. How has she been there for you?
Right. She always tell me words of encouragement,
Mm-hmm.
mostly,
Mm-hmm.
and mostly she just said, you just need to leave these things to God.
Okay.
So sometimes we pray for it, about it. So.
Okay, Christian, how has this man been there for you in terms of your emotional life?
Oh, okay. It feels like home, because every time I have a problem, I know I have a shoulder to lean on. He's a good listener.
He's a good listener.
Yeah.
Great.
He listens. And where I need motivation, he motivates me. And where I'm wrong, he will call a spade a spade.
That's what he does.
Yeah. He doesn't.
When a spade is being called a spade, I want you to tell me something. Is it expressed in a love language, or kind of in a military term to say this is wrong and so on? How does he express himself even if you have done something wrong?
He does it lovingly. You say, babe, you know I love you, but this thing that you've done.
Okay.
How about if you've done it the other way?
The other way. Oh,
yeah.
Great. Oh, that's being mature, Prosper. You're moving towards manhood. I'm sure you're going to be a very good listener always.
But he doesn't. He doesn't want me to know most of his problems.
Oh, most of the hard times that he's going through, he's not free to express them to you.
No, even if I noticed that, even if I asked him, what's going on, he'll say I'm okay.
You pick it that he's not well, things are not well with him. You ask him, he simply brushes it aside to say everything is okay.
Yeah.
Prosper, please tell us, why do you do that?
As a man, that's what we're supposed to do.
As a man?
It's not all of the things you need to share with these men.
As a man?
There are some hard times, even at workplaces. So, if I tell you, like, you know it.
I may not know it, please help me to know it. I may not know it.
I can share all my problems with you. What should you do with it? Some of the things.
So what do you do with them, even if you don't share with them?
I'll just sleep. Then tomorrow
and suffer.
I'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be okay.
And suffer alone. Do you know what, Prosper? Thank you for highlighting that one, and thank you for being honest. Do you know what? There's this perception, especially in our context as African men. I don't know other regions, but in our context as African men, naturally we say we don't share everything with women. No wonder why at times you find men at funerals. Very few men cry or shed tears.
Sure.
Because they are men. But the pain is there of loss. They have lost a mother, they have lost a brother, a sister. Men simply show up these kind of brave faces, but inside they are being eaten up. Okay? And I am sure it's something that we inherited from our great-great-grandfathers and so on, that men should not always cry, but should brave it on. But do you know what? Tell you, we have more widows than widowers. And I'm very sure it has to do with when men fail to express themselves, they die fast.
Sure.
You suffer high blood pressure, strokes, and many other health challenges that come by not being able to offload or express your feelings. And I don't want Prosper to be one of those statistics. To say Prosper died early because he was not able to share, his emotions or things that were not going down well with him, with his wife. And how would you feel, Prosper? Suppose you would know what is happening, even if we know that when someone is dead, is gone. But suppose, want just to tease, some other people here, to say, how do you feel to leave this young woman at 30 years of age? Whom have you prepared here for? Another man?
Oh, no.
So why would you want to die early? So what are we saying? Emotional needs, Prosper. You have to express yourself. It is not a sign of weakness to express how you are feeling, to express that these things have not gone down well. I have had this pain in me. I've lost this thing. I've lost a parent. I've lost a friend. I've lost a job. Express it. And you know what? The Bible says, for Adam, I'll give you a helpmeet suitable for you. And this woman has a lot of answers for you, for your problems and challenges. So it is not fair for her to know that you have gone to sleep, but you are burdened. Jesus himself would express his burdens to his Father. Jesus himself would even call some of his disciples to be with him because the Lord is too heavy for him. Peter, James, John, come, be with me, guys. I'm burdened. He would express. How much more should you express yourself? So, get it as a takeaway. It's not a sign of weakness to tell her what you're going through. Huh? How do you feel if he begins to practice that way?
I will be happy.
You'll be happy.
I will sleep peacefully.
Peacefully.
Yeah.
So do you know what this implies? It implies that she does not sleep peacefully when you don't express yourself. You appear as if things are okay, but deep down your heart, things are not okay. Please share with her. It's not a sign of what? It's not a sign of weakness. How has he been expressing his love to you?
Okay. He's a good listener.
Okay.
Yeah. If you tell him anything, he would listen and find a solution about it. And he motivates me too.
Okay.
Yeah, he motivates me too. Even the diploma that I'm doing, he was the one who motivated me on doing it.
Oh,
yeah.
Great.
I guess that's all. And also, he, even if I'm doing something bad or something that is not good, he would say it. Che, no, this isn't.
That's not the way to do it.
Yeah.
But tell me, as he expresses his feelings towards you to say you've done things wrong, how does he do it? Does he do it in a harsh way that sometimes you are also afraid to say, oh my God, yeah, I think I've misfired here? How does he express himself?
No, he expresses it nicely that even if I would say, yeah, I guess it's not it. I guess it's not it. Yeah, and I will change.
Oh, great. That's very profound. And I'm so happy because if we fail to address these emotional needs, as they mature, they are a source for conflict and even divorce. So many marriages have been destroyed because emotionally people have a baggage. They have certain things that they failed to express themselves before because for fear of certain things, for fear of victimization, for fear of losing that marriage or partner. Yet they are carrying something that is toxic, poisonous, that is a potential of destroying even their future marriage. Otherwise, we are moving on well. Keep on listening, my friends all over there. Keep on listening. Don't go away. Join us very soon. Thank you. Welcome back, and thank you for joining us again as we proceed with our discussion here. Now, when we look at investments, in terms of emotional investments, it has been discovered or researched and established that in any relationship, especially in marriage, women tend to invest more emotionally in their marriages than men. No wonder why sometimes you see on the bigger percentage, women don't cheat when they're in marriages, on the bigger percentages. But it is easy for men to cheat when they're in marriages. And as we present this, we hope that men will also up their game in terms of emotional investment in marriage, because women are already there. Women take marriages seriously by percentages than men. By percentages, we can also agree that by and large, many men have extramarital affairs than women. We are not saying all women are not have. Some women have extramarital affairs, which is a serious betrayal of trust and love that their spouses give to them. But emotionally, women, get into it wholeheartedly. It is said and it has been researched. Tell me, Christieta, when you look forward to your marriage, what are some of your expectations as you look forward to your marriage?
To my marriage?
Yes.
Okay, I expect a happy home where I know not every marriage flows like milk and honey. We have fights, disagreements, but I feel we should not sleep not talking to each other. We should resolve them, then we sleep happily. Yeah.
Yeah, so we are saying, or rather you are saying, when you forge ahead and sometime next year, God willing, you are going to tie the knot. And this is one of your profound expectations.
Yeah.
We must be genuine.
Yeah.
We must love each other genuinely. We cannot go to sleep, Prosper.
Yes.
You can't go to sleep with unresolved issues. This is what she's saying. So that at least the emotional part is not, tossed and tortured. Okay. What do you think?
Yeah, I think she's correct.
She's correct.
She's correct. You need to be open up, so that you don't get surprised when you get into marriage.
Surprises.
Yeah, you should know already.
Surprises are always there. Surprises are always there. Yeah?
Expect everything.
Yeah. So, like I said, when you look at this woman, Christieta, I want to put her in the category of those women who really invest their emotional everything into relationships. How do you think you are going to maintain that for her so that you don't disappoint her?
Okay, like you said, I'm going to listen. Everything what she was saying, I'm going to correct my mistakes, and I think it will flow.
It will flow. Christieta, how are you going to help this man to also invest, 100% his emotions in his whole being into this relationship? How do you think you are going to help him?
I alone can't do that. I will ask God to help me.
Thank you. I was actually hoping to hear something like that from you. So, emotionally, for things to balance off, like she said, you can't do it alone.
Sure.
Because imagine, one gets angry because you have bumped into something that you did not expect. You've been surprised. Is this the Prosper that I know? Is this the Christieta that I know? You're surprised. And how do you handle that? You have to go on your knees. Consult with the originator, who is God himself, to say, God, this time around, I think I'm overwhelmed. I may not be able to stand this. Help me. So emotionally, God helps you. Emotionally, God gives you even the ideas of how to approach it and resolve those issues. We shall delve more into conflict resolution and so on in the future. But for now, as we speak to emotional needs, the one who really satisfies them well is God. So as a couple, even as individuals, like you said before, you must have time to worship and pray together. Pray together. Play together. Worship together. This guy is a chorister.
Yeah.
Sing together. This woman is a preacher. Preach together.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, you can even share the pulpit.
Yeah.
First half of the sermon
Yeah.
belongs to her. The second half of the sermon
Belongs to you.
belongs to you. The conclusion is you make the appeal together. The one is singing, the one is appealing for souls to come. So as you do your things together, as your emotions gel together, you will understand each other better. What is not very okay in any relationship is pretense. She highlighted it before, that this guy does not even pretend to be what he is not. Keep on that track. But it's not a license not to work hard to improve on your life, to improve on certain standards. Okay? Imagine today he says, I don't have. Tomorrow, I'm sorry, I don't have. Next week, I'm sorry, I don't have. Then it means there's need for him to get some counseling so that he works hard and get out of that kind of scenario. So when we look at that, we are also saying, the Bible is also saying here in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 28, because you are moving into husbandhood, you are moving into manhood, you are moving into womanhood. In this same way, husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. Okay? And if you read your Bible carefully, you also notice that the love expression thing is actually emphasized on men. Women always are told to submit. Men are told to love as they love these women, just as Christ loved the church. This is how they ought to love their women. And women now, as the church, have to be submissive. But as we get past through that phase, allow me and to ask you this question. Do you think Prosper has already so far expressed his love to you? And how?
Yeah, he has.
How?
Okay. As I have said, I have a problem. I got ulcers, right? And we sat down and talked. And I saw, what do you think? What should we do about the problem? And I said, I need a scan. And then he said, okay, fine. So
Okay.
go and find out how much and everything that is needed for the scan to go on.
Okay.
And I did. And happily we went for the scan together.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah.
You know what he did? What he simply did is, love cannot always be, verbalized. I love you. Hi, how been your day? No, there's a problem. It's a physical need. It's a healthy need. Emotionally, it also, weighs on her, and he comes in for you.
Yeah.
What a man. Where did you find this man? You've been praying for such a man.
Yeah.
You've been praying for such a man.
He's an answered prayer.
You know what, Prosper? Be always there for her.
Sure.
Any woman under the sun, if they find a man who listens to them and address their physical, emotional, and mental needs, those women really give themselves 100%, if not more than 100%. So like she's saying, be there for her always. Sometimes certain marriages, even out there, men start very well, expressing their love, doing almost everything for their women. But eventually, as they get to stay together in that marriage, 2-3 years down the line, they begin to change. We don't even expect that from you because you're a child of God.
Sure.
Okay? Keep loving her. And naturally, from what we know, any woman who is loved does not grow old easily. They will always look younger. One thing that you also have to know, the emotional setup of men and the emotional setup of women is different. Okay? Women easily express their emotions, even by crying. Okay? It's a little thing, they shed their tears. Men sometimes go on and on and on, as if nothing is happening. Yet things are what? Are happening. So you must be there for each other to balance that off. And when she cries, it's not a sign of, abusing you or, being lazy or what. She's actually expressing who she is. And emotionally, women always express themselves even in public. They don't shy.
Sure.
Yeah, even in a shopping mall, they can even start crying. Don't worry about that one. It's not a sign of weakness. Be there for them. Hug them,
Thank
embrace
you on
them.
that one.
You're happy now?
Yeah, thank you on that one. You always say you don't have to do that. Why are you crying?
You sometimes cry?
Yeah, I do.
You see?
Always.
And don't feel bad about that one, okay?
No.
Because our emotional makeup is different. And that's why God is going to give you This one. That's why God is also going to give you this man to balance off. It balances well as we express each other's emotions and feelings without any fear and so on. So it is my plea to you that grow emotionally. Accept each other as you are. Learn to express yourself without any fear, without any prejudice. Okay? It helps you, especially men. Please motivate him to always say things. If she comes to you, sit on your lap and say, Prosper, what is it, my dear? Come and tell me. Don't say, no, I want to rest. No, leave me. I'm a man. If you fail to express yourself, you are not a man. Sure. You are a candidate for suicide. And very soon, it will take toll on you. So express yourself. That's why she's there. If you want, if he fails to express himself, Christieta, sit on his lap and start preaching.
Okay.
Because he's a preacher. And even ask him for a special song. That Prosper,
Okay.
before I delve into my sermon, please can you give me a second song? And ask for a very long hymn.
Okay.
That he sings that hymn for you. Please, what we are trying to say here is very important. The emotional makeup of any human being is also compensated by the partner that they have. That's why the two of you are lovebirds. Love expresses itself in a mighty way. So continue in this trend until that day when you are going to celebrate your wedding day. God bless you. Wherever you are, we hope and trust that as men, you are able to express yourself. As boy child, you are also able to express yourself. As girl child, you are able to express yourself. As mothers, as women, as spouses in marriages, please express yourself without any fear or favor. Meet you next time as we also delve into other topics that we hope and trust will help our marriages and those that are going to get married. God bless you and be with you. Thank you. See you again.